Sorry, Academy, but Big Hero 6 didn't deserve Best Animated Feature for 2014. How to Train Your Dragon 2 was the more than deserving winner. I'm aware you're biased with Disney, Academy, but DreamWorks made the superior film that year. Big Hero 6, directed by Don Hall and Chris Williams, and is the 53rd Disney animated classic overall now. This review was requested by Movies and Rankings by Reese. Sorry for the delay, Buzzy. This review is for you. I hope you like it. I shall give you the most honest review of Big Hero 6. So Big Hero 6 tells the story set in the futuristic city of San Francisco of a hero about to present his project to the city's science fair. After his brother Tadashi is sadly killed off in a fire, hero goes through extreme grieving and mourning for his deceased brother, with only his brother's prize invention, the lovable Baymax, to help him get through it. With Baymax for company and Baymax gradually becoming Hero's best buddy, Hero and his group of science friends use their technical skills to become sort of like Disney's Avengers to solve the mystery of this mysterious villain who has stolen some of Hero's invention to use for his own purposes. A Big Hero 6 has been a Disney movie that I have planned on reviewing on my channel, just to be honest with you all, since I have a slightly different look on this movie to the majority. The majority, especially at the time, they praised the heck out of Big Hero 6. After Disney's most groundbreaking success of all time, that was Frozen, Disney could literally make whatever they wanted after Frozen, and Big Hero 6 was hailed by critics and Disney fans to be a timeless Disney gem. It scored a high 89% on Rotten Tomatoes, even taking home the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature that year. But am I in the minority or something, or are you all with me? Let me know in the comment section, since I think Big Hero 6 is Disney's most overrated movie of all time. Whoa, calm down, calm down. Here's the thing, a YouTuber movie reviewer Jamboree, he put this movie at number 3 on his top 5 favourite Disney movies list. Sure, Big Hero 6 isn't Disney's worst movie, but it's far from Disney's best either. I would never call it my top 5 favourites. But first, let's get into my positives, since this is still a good and passable Disney movie that I can watch more than once, albeit an overrated one. First of all, the movie's strength lies in its handling of the subject matter of grief and the loss of a loved one. After Tadashi's passing, he has lost all hope. He has lost all hope, and it does take him, well, a great deal of time to move on from Tadashi, and this is a bold storyline for a Disney animated movie. Disney are known for pushing the boundaries and mature storytelling in animated movies. I mean, look at Lion King and Bambi, and Big Hero 6 is one of them. This movie can give you awesome advice on how to move on from the loss of a loved one. So those who are dealing with grief can put this movie on and relate to it. and even feel better afterwards. And to answer your question, who's the greatest character in this movie, the first thing that comes to my head is Baymax. Baymax is one of the greatest Disney sidekicks ever to exist. You think of Genie, Timon and Pumbaa, and Baymax among the great Disney sidekicks. He's a robotic teddy bear. He's a hug machine. I don't want to stop hugging him. Ever. Hero's science friends are a blast. Not only are they extremely talented, but they put their talents into their suits. They're the light at the end of the tunnel for Hero. They are some of the most perfect pals you could ask for. They stick with Hero no matter what, and they help brighten his life after the Tadashi incident. And Tadashi himself, what makes his death hard to watch is that the movie built him up as the most awesomest brother for Hero ever, and a genuinely caring dude who was willing to put others' lives before his, which is what led to his own demise as he was attempting to rescue those from the burning building, making him a true hero. And Baymax's sacrifice in the finale, I'm like, This movie at least contains the heart, as is to be expected from any Disney flick. However, guys, I'm afraid I can't praise this movie any further than that. So as for my negatives, these are problems with this movie that I feel the people that just call it sacred haven't noticed. For one thing, this movie just... It's sure it has the heart, but it doesn't have the magic. The charm and the magic of the previous Disney classics in the Golden Age and the Dark Age and the Disney Renaissance and the 2000s. I didn't see it in this movie. This movie's far too futuristic and technical by Disney standards. You know, it's doesn't help that San Francisco, Hero's city, it's a Japanese like anime city. It's never explained whether this city actually takes place in the United States or Japan. So it's baffling that nobody's been confused by this movie's world building. Is this a Japanese or American movie? No idea. It's a bizarre world for a Disney movie to take place indeed, and try Disney going Dragon Ball Z on us just isn't magical to me. And the movie's villain is the most non-existent and boring Disney antagonist since Hans from Frozen. He isn't technically a villain since he not only is he the predictable twist villain that Disney is just resorting to in all their movies from the 2010s, with the exception of Tangled. Mother Gothel, she was fabulous, but this villain, he isn't technically a villain since he just wants his daughter back. He isn't bad at all, and thankfully they do rescue his daughter from the portal, but in the third act, in the resolution, he's taken to jail. Why? He was attempting to rescue his daughter. That's a good thing. So he does nothing that would justify his title as the movie's antagonist. And the movie's a slow burner. The part where Hero, Baymax, and his college friends are training to be superheroes drags and drags and drags. It takes forever for them to finally get to solving the mystery and facing the villain. I'm like, Incredibles had a build up to that, sure, but it was thrilling throughout and was briskly paced. This movie could have told its training side of the story in a more thrilling and engaging way, rather than just saving all the action until the third act. And there's one part of the script that made no sense to me. How Dear's hero's aunt, I don't get me wrong, she's great as a character, as she's also one of the characters that helps a hero deal with the grief from Tadashi, but she's underused. And how the heck would she not know that Hero and Baymax have been sneaking out when Hero is absent from her apartment for a extended period of time? I'm like, she could have been more involved with the plot. And Disney, did Mickey Mouse forget to inform you that whenever you make a Disney animated classic, it's important to include the classic songs? This movie has no songs, so the soundtrack is one of Disney's most empty, devoid, and uncatchiest soundtracks yet. So I'll never buy the soundtrack for Big Hero 6. I'll just stick to the soundtrack from Lion King. At least Frozen had songs. This movie just forgot about them. How could you, Disney? Overall, guys, I think that the majority are far too generous to Big Hero 6 just because it's a Disney movie. Well, they're just... So overall, guys, I feel the majority are far too generous to Big Hero 6 just because it's a Disney movie. I give Big Hero 6 3.5 stars out of 5. Good movie. Who's more adorable, Baymax or Toothless? You decide. Well, I love you guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And what do you think of Big Hero 6? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and on Google Plus and on Instagram. And I'll see you all next time. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.